Hello friends, I have just finished my advanced C# course, CS 174 at DMAC, and I wanted to show off a quick demo of my final project that I built for this course. So we were tasked with building an ASP.NET MVC application with the database backend and deployed off to Azure, which we have done, we've accomplished, and I just kind of want to show you a real quick demo of the application itself, and then also we'll go through just a bit of the code and kind of show you how we built it a bit. So let's switch over and look at the application. So we had built a site called Better Built Workouts. This was the idea. The concept was we would create a site that a user could log into, create different workout plans and exercises to go in those plans, and then perform those workouts and track that progress. So what we've got here, this is just our main screen. And again, the styling of the site wasn't really the goal of the project. It was more about the functionality, building it all in C# and making all that work, and that was much more important. We did put some styling on it because I like to look at things that look nice, but we mostly just utilized Bootstrap for most of the front end bits. So this is me. I'm logged in currently as an admin user. So we do have an admin section, and then our basic workout section. And so we're greeted here on the main page. If we look in really quick in the admin section, we did have an admin page, which we really didn't utilize for anything, but it is locked down. We can also look at current users listed on the site. So you can delete those users. You can set their roles. So right now, all these three are set as admin, but we could remove the admin status. We can suspend the user or delete the user right from here. And when you get in the bulk of the site, this is where the important stuff is for most users. Exercise, plans, and perform. So our exercise lists a whole list of default exercises, and also exercises created by me. I've got a few of them in here that I have created. So you can sort them by category: aerobic, balance, other ones. Well, we don't have any in there. Stretching, strength training, and we do have paging for each of these, so you can cycle through all the other ones. Especially when we get into all, we have a lot of default exercises. And then within each one of these exercises, these are some of the ones that I have created. You can add additional information, different reps, weights, distance. This is information that will show when you perform the workout. And so this are just notes for yourself to review later. And then if you put things in here, then it'll show up, and if there's nothing entered, if these fields are just blank, then they just don't show up when you perform the workout. So looking at the default exercises, that's these sections down here. You can click on one of them, and you can copy those over, and then it becomes your exercise, and then you can edit it any way you want. So I already have some created here, or you can also start from scratch and add a new exercise here, different exercise types. And set images for them and any other information that you want. Then if you go to plans, this is where you're going to put plans together. Again, we had a few default ones that we created. So we had just simple strength plans and cardio and stretching plans. And again, you can take the default plan and you can copy that over, and that becomes your plan then, and you can edit it any way you want. These are ones that I already did. I created a leg plan here. And then you can edit this plan. You can change the exercises that you have set for those. And then once you do create the exercises in here, then they also show up as your own exercises. It clones the plans and makes them your own. Again, so then you can customize the plans or the exercises any way you want as part of that plan. And then lastly, you can perform the plan. So this is you're at the gym, you've got the site open on your phone or whatever, and then you can perform the workout. So let's say we're gonna do leg day, because you never skipped leg day, and it will come up with the first exercise in the plan. I had entered some notes here. We're gonna do 5 sets of 10. We're gonna do certain weight and an extra little bit in your notes, just extra information. So you'd perform the workout. You do your 5 sets of 10, and once you're all done, you can move on to the next exercise. It'd be leg extensions. You can do your 5 sets of 15, and you're working through this. And then once you're done with this exercise, you can move on to the last one, which is, in this case, leg press is how I have it set up. And I get done with all my leg press exercises, and it says, great job, you have finished. And then you can click finish. And what this is going to do, it's going to save the workout to the database. It also calculates a time. So completion time is just from the time you hit start on your plan to when you hit finish, and it will tell you exactly how long it took you to complete your planned exercises. In this case, it took us 39 seconds, which is probably some kind of world record. So that is the functionality of exercises, the plans, and all that. We do have full identity support in here. So a user can come here and they can register, they can log in. Obviously, I was just logged in, I logged out. You can register a new user. Let's say test Drew. And it's me, and I don't care about a last name, or just put a fake email at email.com. Password, and there are password requirements. They need to be secure, so okay, hopefully I got those to match. No, it did not match. So we do have some validation in there. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. It worked this time. All right, and as a new user, you're registered and you're just a regular user, so you don't see any of the admin stuff. All that's locked out to you, but then you can go in and exercises. And you haven't created any exercises because you're a new user. That's exactly what we expect. And then tester, you can click here or you can click here, and then it gives you access to your personal details. You can update those. So say, oh, my last name is this. We're going to update that. And then it's updated. You can also change your password and all the things that you'd expect to have for a normal user account on a website. So, and this is actually currently deployed in Azure. Now, the reason why I'm making a demo video is because I'm going to be taking this down off of Azure, so I don't have to pay for it. But we're going to enshrine this in a video so we have a record of what we did. So, and that's the site. That's pretty much all the functionality we've got. We built into that. Again, this was a project that I worked on with another classmate, and she also put in a ton of work in this and helped me out, and it was a really great experience. And let's switch over to the code real quick. I'll just cover some highlights about how we built this. All right, so we're in Visual Studio, and the big structure of this, we had a few different controllers that we worked with. Most of the work was done in the workout controller. That's where we handle all the exercises and plans, all that kind of navigation. We had account controllers, and we also created a separate area for the admin section. We put all that stuff up into its own area and kept it there for admin purposes. The bulk of the logic was all kept in, we did a unit of work pattern here, and so most of our business logic was kept in there. We also had repositories and generic repositories that we injected with dependency injection, so that's how all those worked. We did do some tag helpers. Tag helpers we use for the paging in the exercises, and also for temporary messages when you update information in the exercises. That's all handled with tag helpers in the views. And we also did some partial views that helped with the individual exercises that were displayed. Were all displayed with partial views, and then some of the login stuff as well. And we also did a fair bit of unit testing. You could probably always do more unit testing, but we did do some unit testing, mostly on the controllers for this project. So that is it in a nutshell. That was the whole project. We actually got a perfect score on this. I'm very pleased how it turned out. It was a great project. It was a very challenging project. There was a lot of heavy concepts in here to learn that we'd never seen before, never worked with. So this was a really good learning opportunity, and I was pleased how it turned out. So that is all I've got to show you. So thank you very much for watching.